Devon Larratt is incredibly versatile. He can attack in various angles in various ways, but his primary weapon is currently based on cracking his opponent's wrist. This means that Devon doesn't have a problem with losing the center from the start, as long as he obtains the hand control. He tends to first absorb his opponent's hit, concede early position and settle onto the B side, where he patiently waits for the opponent's wrist to give out. In the straps, his endurance and pronation make him almost impossible to overcome, but there have been athletes who have succeeded. The largest weakness of Devon Larratt is his back pressure. Devon's arm angle tends to get open. We've seen this issue exposed mainly on the left, but on the right it has happened to him as well. As demonstrated in the past, this problem gets exposed by opponents engaging in a flop. Gennady managed to flop Devon, and Alex stretched Devon out completely in their first match. Due to these issues, Devon has redeveloped his inside game, where he can force their opponents any hook if they are trying to flop him. In the second Gennady-Devon match, Larratt utilized his hook press style, as he knew that he would be vulnerable to a flop if he went outside. And another possible weakness of Devon Larratt seems to be against long-arm top rollers. Devon's technique works so well due to having an unusually long forearm, which forces more pressure onto his opponent's fingers. And an upcoming opponent for Devon is of course Larratt, as we've already talked about. An athlete whose forearm is likely largest in the whole sport. That will likely force Devon to apply his wrist kickback technique, the same stuff he used against Alex on the right. Now Vitaly's hit is dangerous. It relies on immense leveraged side pressure. And I believe the main place where the match will take place is a few millimeters above the pin pad. Devon's mission will be to crack Vitaly's wrist before getting pinned, using the kickback and hoping his arm stays under control, because if it doesn't, Vitaly's power could take over. It may take a few rounds before Devon finds the opening, but once he does, I believe Vitaly will have limited options. If the wrist of Vitaly gets cracked, he might attempt a flop, but even then, it's hard to see him securing a pin. Another possibility is Devon going inside to force the hook, but while his reach is impressive, sucking Vitaly's forearm inside wouldn't be easy. Beyond Vitaly, Levan Saginashvili remains the ultimate test. Should Devon beat Vitaly, facing Levan will demand perfect hand control, just like last time, but even more challenging due to Levan's continued improvement. Devon also must maintain a tight arm angle. The slightest opening could let Levan flop him, leaving Devon no chance but to risk a foul just to survive, dropping his shoulder under the table.